Los Angeles, California. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Well, they'll try a reverse here to start out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. The tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
2 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to launch it for Washington. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let him fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to get straight to the quickly. Give him a yard down to the
43-yard line.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Dart. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. He was absolutely unmoved.
And he's going to be taken down. There in the 35-yard line. Will Anderson showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling the quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and have to run out the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
One of the most beloved Chargers of all time, it's LT LaDainian Tomlinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
We're scoreless after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And the Chargers watch who's going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
7 yards.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Tomlinson up the middle. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 43. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And some room to maneuver. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 19-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play action. Here's Stroud. Here's throw caught the 5. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Under.
They'll run. Tomlinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Tomlinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal. Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Myers' kick is good. So long run gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that maybe they were a yard closer. That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3. Yeah, I think it was a smart move.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
So third and about 2. Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact off the ball free, and it's 4th down. How about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. And he'll get this one to Cobb complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. On the outright, he's got Fulton. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for that right now.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. And this is Cobb. He's got a touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football is rolled away in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be knocked hard at the end of that one. Very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Went to an OK game.
They'll get only a couple down to 44. The completion on 1st didn't get much. Now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air, Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up in the grabs.
Well, a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Turton is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dart. Touchdown, Chargers. 2-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. McPherson on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Rams 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key for it.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. His guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Stroud's pass
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Brent, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that was a quality play starting new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't draw too many in that department. Third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's Jackson. And he's caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ollie Gordon, 37 yards. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way on the other side of the field.
Well, he gave the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Throwing his dart. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Boy, such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Deal with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pass to the tight end home. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 13 yards out. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
This returnable for Kupp. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, they could repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just a battle of the wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 72.
To throw, Dart. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Either just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Dart. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Touchdown! A.J. Green, 30 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This time the extra point up and good. They'll make this a 6-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Jackson. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. Gets it to Gordon. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And he He's going to go down. They get turned back at the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure to send him on the short side of things, not deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw now, Dart. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Understand this. When you saw zone in college and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. They'll take this to the other side of midfield, the game going out of bounds. Nice throw there on a rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Dart. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a
Ball
yard.
on the 39. Here's second down in the yard. Now the first carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It goes a gain of 6 that time, and it hurts the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, are zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Jackson now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get cross midfield and into Charger territory. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they move the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Well, it is caught by Hunter. He's got room to roam. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Second and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. There's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Graham Gano on for the field goal.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
The kick is
Gano the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 20.
touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's second down and 3. On the quick handoff, the choose check. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Here now, third down. Looking to throw, Dart. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This is Gordon as they go in again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get through. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Loss of 9 yards.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And I think Gano missed it. He did. He missed it off to the right. No good. And this will stay a 4-point game. This was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye, but the defender's coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Cardinals.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180!
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simple. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Scott!
On second down, Baker. He'll locate Cup. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
3rd and inches. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And we'll take this to about the 38-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Hey, alert 33! 180! What's up?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Done!
Now Mayfield. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Done!
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Thornton.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Will Cole to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Point it right, point it. 180! What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. Oh, down again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Nakobe Dean getting through there to drop touchdown was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Regular.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with third and goal. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
Out of a shotgun, Mayfield. Get this complete. It's Cup again. And he will score. Cooper. Touchdown to Buccaneers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Chargers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And that one checked out pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On play action, it is Dart. That is caught left side by Helm. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. That's caught once again by Helm. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 more yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. First and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 28-yard
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To the air once more is Dart. Moving to his right. Taking off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's third and 7. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. It goes incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Tootin trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And this time he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, L.A.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down the score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. It's a short one caught by Bowers. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2. On play action, Mayfield will go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Bowers. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Hurry,
Kupp
hurry!
in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Open and downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 more yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. On for the PAT is awesome. The kick is good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go! Check up!
On first and 10, here is Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Bucs will take their first time out as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Dart going to throw here on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it.